Hello everyone. Today, we will talk about another level of trading, and we will rely on some basic indicators only, and we will benefit from the pumping to enter a short position, and this means that we will enter the opposite of the market movement. This seems crazy, but to know how, let's start this video by opening the indicators box. In the search field, type RSI. And let's choose this indicator. Now we will change the indicator settings by clicking on this gear here. Then we click on the inputs and change the length to 2. Now click on style and change the upper band to 90 and lower band to 10. You can choose the color you want. As for me, I will choose the white color, and I will also cancel the yellow moving average line because we won't need it. Now we will look for another indicator, which is the moving average indicator. After applying it to the chart, open its settings as well. Head to the inputs and change the length to 5. And don't forget to change the offset to 1. As for the color, choose any color you want. So far, this is all we want to see on the chart. First, we want to see the RSI near 90 or 50 area, and it should be pointing down. The second thing, we should see the candles above the moving average line and not below it. This can be a bit complicated, but don't worry, we will apply direct examples without using the replay tool, and you will understand everything simply. We will also use this website, and you will find it in the description below the video. But why this website? Because here, we can get coins that pump in real time, and this is exactly what we need. Here, you can choose the type of the corresponding currency. And here you can choose when to update the results. Here, we will choose the time frame, and it will not be 5 minutes like the chart, but it will be 15 minutes. In the results section, we will try to focus on the volume and also on the price increase. As you can see here, this coin has increased by 5%, and the volume has also increased during the previous 15 minutes, and this is a good opportunity, so we will copy it and open it in the TradingView website. That's good, pumping green candles and a red candle at the end. And do not forget that the time frame should be 5 minutes. But how do we get an entry signal? First, we want to see the RSI indicator moving from top to bottom, crossing one of the lines, the 90 line or the 50 line. Second, we want to see several green candles and a red candle at the end. Third, when the red candle closes, it must have a wick from the bottom, and the shorter it is, the better, and this means that its resistance is fragile. Finally, the last green candle should be away from the moving average, and the farther it is, the better. These conditions may be difficult to find, but do not worry, when you use the scanner website, you will find at least 3 currencies every hour that meet these conditions. As it happens here, the RSI indicator moving from top to bottom. And here, we can see a red candle appeared after several green candles. Here, we see that the last green candle is slightly away from the moving average line. But as we note here, the time for the red candle has not ended, that is, this candle is not closed yet. The length of the candle is 5 minutes, and it may change to green at any moment, or it may go down more, unless its time expires and closes. We cannot know what will happen to it, that's why we have to wait until the last 10 or 15 seconds before we get ready to enter. And because speed is the most important thing in this strategy, let's draw a horizontal line under the wick of this candle to determine the entry price. As you can see, only 30 seconds left in this candle. We will wait until the last 10 seconds, then we will place a buy order at the line that we drew. But don't forget, always place the buy order at least 1 or 2 pips below the wick price. As you can see, the candle is moving down, and if it crosses the line we drew, we will follow it until the last 10 seconds of its life. 10 seconds left, so now we will place entry and exit orders, and of course, it will be short positions. The take profit will be 1% at the first target, and because we will use the leverage, the profit will be multiplied at least 5 times, but you must be aware that the loss will also be large. As for the commissions, it will be according to the platform you deal with, and I think it will not exceed 0.1% in the worst cases. As for the stop loss, it will be above the body of the last candle and should not exceed 3%. Now that we have placed the orders, we will wait and see what happens. If the candle reaches the line, we will enter because we have already placed the entry order. I'm going to speed up the video a bit because it's a real-time chart and this might take a lot of time. As you can see, the candle reached the entry price and also the first target at the same moment. We can also divide the take profit into several targets according to the wicks of the previous candles, the first target, the second target, and so on, and I think we have talked about this in previous videos. But please allow me to stop a bit to talk about take profit and stop loss. Some may say it should be at least 1-to-1, it shouldn't be 1-to-3. Yes, it is a rule, but the most important rule is the guarantee of profits. There are strategies that explain the way of adjusting and moving the stop loss and taking profit by setting several targets, and these strategies are what you should rely on when you scalping on small frames because the risk of a price reversal during the minute and 5 minutes may happen at any moment, so we should hit and run quickly, especially when you trade on small frames using leverage. Your profit should not exceed 1% in the first target. It is also not difficult to make a video which tells us that the profit should be like this and it should be 5-to-2, but the truth may be completely different when we do not know where the next candles are heading. Okay, let's look for another opportunity and dive deeper into our strategy. As we can see, the volume in this coin is a little high in the last 15 minutes and it may be the best choice at the moment, so we will copy it and open it in TradingView. Don't forget to choose a 5-minute frame. Well, when you look here, you will notice that there are several green candles followed by a red candle, and this is the first condition. The second condition is that the last green candle has moved away from the moving average line, in contrast to what happened here, because here, we can notice that the green candles are still touching the moving average line, and this is not a good thing. The third condition depends on RSI indicator, and as we can see here, it moves from top to bottom, crossing the 90th line. Finally, we must watch the time remaining for this candle. Since the remaining time is about 2 minutes, we will wait until the last minute to draw the horizontal line, then we will wait the last 10 seconds to place the buy and sell order. Now I'm going to speed up the video. It looks like we've reached the last minute of this candle's life, so let's draw the horizontal line. This line may be an unnecessary addition, but may also help you determine the entry price faster. All we have to do now is to wait for the last 10 seconds to place the buy and sell orders. For now, let me tell you about this candle. This candle is called a bearish engulfing candle because it has swallowed several green candles, and it is also considered a strong indicator to enter into short positions. Here, the RSI movement is still good. Looks like we forgot the last 10 seconds, so let's quickly place the orders. 1% to take profit in the first target and less than 3% to stop loss, and as we said, we will use the financial leverage. Now we have entered. And the first target achieved. And as we said, you can set the second and third target according to the wicks of the previous candles. Well, let's look for another opportunity. High volume and a noticeable increase in price, and this is what we are looking for, so let's copy it and open it in TradingView. There seems to be good pumping in this coin, but unfortunately, we don't see any red candle at the end. So what should we do in such cases? Since the time left for the last candle is about 1 minute, we can wait to see what happens. It is also good to look at the previous peaks because they are considered resistances that we can rely on a little in determining the end of the pumping. As for the RSI indicator, it is in a good area, which is the overbought area, and it may move down at any moment. Also, the last green candle has taken a little distance from the moving average line. With all these indications, I think it's a good idea to wait a bit. At this moment, another candle has appeared, but as we said, we must wait until the last minute of its life, then, the last 10 seconds to set the orders. Because we do not know, it may be green, and even if it is red, we will not know its closing price until the last moments. Well, let's speed up the video again. Now we have reached the last minute, so let's draw the horizontal line. Looks like it has crossed our horizontal line, but no problem, we will catch it and put it under it again. The remaining time is about 25 seconds, we will wait until the last 10 seconds, and then we will set the orders as we did before. This candle does not stop crossing the line, but we will follow it and we will put it below it again. Since the wick of the previous green candle is at a level close to the red candle, we will place the line below it. And we forgot the 10 seconds again, so let's quickly place the buy and sell order. Now, the entry order has been executed. And the first target achieved. So let's take another example. As we said, we choose the currency and we open it on the TradingView website. Here, we can note that the movement of this currency is different from the movement of previous currencies. And the last green candle is very attached to the moving average line. All the last candles are moving above and below the moving average line, and also we don't see any good pumping here. If what's happening here is happening now, it would have been good, but that way we can't enter, and we look for another currency. Well, let's pick this coin. This currency is completely different. Here we see a large green candle that is still attached to the moving average line, and we see that it has crossed the level of a nearby top, and we also see another top that may be the next target. This is the top that has been crossed at this level. As for this top, we expect it to be the next target. Here, there are no tops or resistances, so we expect the price to rise to the next top. Now we will enter directly, and we will place buy and sell orders. The take profit will be at this level, which is the top level, and the stop loss will be slightly below the previous top. Now let's speed up the video because it's a bit long. After about 4 minutes, the first target was reached. It seems that pumping is still in place, so as we said, several targets must be set and the stop loss must be moving. Okay, let's look for another example so we can learn from some of the differences that we may encounter when trading. Let's take this currency since it has the highest volume and price in the last 15 minutes. It seems to be the same currency that we entered in the previous deal. It looks very good, the price is at the last top, and there is a red candle after several green candles. The last green candle is far from the moving average, and the RSI indicator is moving in the right direction. With all these indications, I think it is a good opportunity, so we will wait until the last minute and see what happens. But let's speed up the video a bit. Well, here's the last minute, let's draw the horizontal line. All we have to do now is wait for the last 10 seconds. We have reached the last 10 seconds, let's place the orders as we did before. Now, the entry order has been activated. And also we achieved the first target. Let's see another example, and we hope it is different. It seems that the volume and the price is suitable here, so let's open it on the chart. Looks like we are late, there are 2 red candles after the last green candle. The remaining time is about 2 minutes, so the decision must be taken quickly. If we had not been late in choosing the currency, this candle would have been our target. But with this, we will wait until the last minute and see what happens to the last candle, because we may enter if the conditions are favorable. Let's speed up the video. It looks like a red engulfing candle, which swallowed about 3 previous candles. That's fine, we will enter, but first, we have to look at the movement of the RSI indicator, and if we find it below the 10 line, which is the oversold area, we will cancel the deal. But as we can see, it is still above this area, and since we have reached the last 10 seconds in the life of the candle, we will place the orders now. And let's speed up the video. At this moment, the entry order has been activated. Also, the target has been achieved. As for the rest of the targets, they can be set according to the wicks of the previous candles. Although we missed the opportunity to enter at this candle, but with the appearance of the bearish engulfing candle, we got another chance. That's why you should look at everything in the chart, so that you can take the appropriate decision at the time. And let's take another example. The volume is good, and the price is good, so let's choose this coin. RSI is in a good position, red candle at the end, and good distance between the moving average and the last green candle. The remaining time is also good, but who knows, this candle may turn green, and then, we may have to cancel the deal. For this, you should see a 1-hour chart from time to time, so that you can identify the closest previous tops, as at the levels of the previous tops, we can expect a rebound in the price. After determining the last peak, let's go back to the 5-minute chart. This candle changes color a lot, but let's wait, there are still more than 2 minutes left for it to close. Now it's red, but let's speed up the video a bit. The candle time has reached the last minute, let's draw the horizontal line and wait for the last 10 seconds. When it moves, we follow it for the last 10 seconds. We're in 10 seconds, let's place orders. Now the entry order has been activated. And the first target was achieved in 7 minutes. In the event that there are large candles, do not rely on them in setting the next target, but rather rely on the tops of the candles that preceded it, as here. Finally, we will present a quick overview of most of the targets that have been achieved in the currencies that we have explained. This is also another scalping strategy on a 15-minute frame with the use of other indicators. If you like the video and want to watch it, just tell me in the comments. For the length of the video, I could not say everything, but I will try to add a video supplement to this strategy so that everyone can master it well. Thanks for watching, good luck.